I mean, it sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
That we should have cameras everywhere?
Well, not everywhere, but just on like.
Well, just around my house?
Well, definitely around your house.
Okay, Dylan.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid.
Yeah.
Build it up, seal the well. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.
Dude, I feel really
Do your
bad.
job if you want that magic mind money.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I feel
I feel like the morning star.
I feel like a morning star.
We're in it. I feel like if we don't start the show with hardcore Christian singing, that maybe the show isn't as powerful as it could be. How much am I slouching today? I'm a full slouch. Dead legs doing jujitsu.
Your posture's given up like the
really
rest
has.
of you.
I gotta talk to a nutritionist.
How we doing on the P word, everybody? Everybody doing okay?
I'm getting none.
I'm actually doing well.
Everybody doing good?
Nope.
Okay. SamTripoli.com for dates.
Yeah. I'm in go to samtripoli.com.
Yeah.
On the 10th, I'm going to be at the wonderful comedy club called the Stand-Up Comedy Club in Bellflower, and then all more dates there. We're hitting all the cities, more dates to come. Working with a new guy who is hustle. Very excited, very blessed. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. Oh my God. Guy's putting on cologne for a podcast. Who are you trying to impress, me or Ryan? Because he has a thicker dick.
I was trying to wake myself up. If I was going to impress one of you, it would be you, because I don't want that smoke.
You don't want that smoke.
No, are you kidding me? Absolutely not. All right, so we got a lot of stuff to get to. It's a jam-packed show. I feel a little tyrannical.
I don't even know what that means.
How could you not know what that means?
What does it mean, Ryan? Exactly.
It's a tyranny.
Okay. Is that what it is?
He's a dictator.
Tyranny?
Dictator.
Yeah.
You feel like a dictator right now?
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like a bit
Just
of
know I am the resistance.
No, you're actually the cause.
No. I am the resistance. I am Luke Skywalker before he went full gay and drank his own gum.
Tyrannical, exercising power in a cruel or arbitrary way.
Oh, okay. Is this a power play, Dylan?
Would you take one breath?
Man, it smells great in here.
Just one breath.
Smells like sweet homoerotica in here.
Doesn't it smell a little like, it smells like masculine,
Dude,
strong gay?
Turn up some techno music and let's get a gay bar going in here.
Okay. So I'll go now.
Okay,
I just
go.
need a little tiny bit.
Okay,
and I'll go.
shut up because
Okay.
I'm on fire.
Okay, great. So Sam walks in here today, moose knuckling all over the place. He's like, I want to get out of here at 5. I got to get a haircut. I want to get out of here at 5. I want to get a haircut. Right? He was supposed to bring a truck. I mean, just pissing me off today. So he goes, I want to get out of here at 5. I want to give the fans a very short episode, and I being the kind of white knight cresting the horizon of the fan base, go, no, we can't do that. But he goes, no, we have to. So I'm in the bathroom, right? The second time I've sat and pissed today, which is a whole nother.
Oh, by the
story.
way, we just found out he sits to pee. Everybody, conspiracy confirmed. Put another $1 in an 18-wheeler of justice.
No, I actually had 2 bowel movements today.
Well, you said you sat and peed. You literally said those words.
Well, because I had 2 bowel movements.
Okay. You didn't say that. Normally you say like, dude, I dropped a hard deuce.
Well, I do sit down to pee. It's a moot point, though.
No, it's not a moot point. It's a very important, it kind of gets into your psychology.
Yeah, and it also gets into yours and
No.
the arbitrary gender norms we toss around in
Someone's
this
got lady
world.
feelings.
I like to relax when I pee.
Okay.
The world is chaos. Give me one short reprieve. Okay. So, anyways, I'm sitting down and Rye comes in. He goes, Dylan, I'm gonna take a and I said, do not.
Why? He's
Because-
holding it. He's got Mudcat looking for daylight. You
Yes.
really are a slave driver.
Yeah, it's how long is the winter going to be over there at the board, because Sam wanted to cut the episode short today, so Ryan could not be in there
This
for
is
12 minutes.
This is some real tactics. Okay, you're tyrannical and tactical today.
Hell yeah.
Your job is trying to poison my well with our wonderful listeners, with that you have referred to as many times.
Many times. All right, let's get into the guts of it. Virginia Giuffre. Oof. You know, the only surprise about this whole thing, Jeffrey Epstein victim Virginia Giuffre. How do you say it? Giuffre?
I'm fine with
Giuffre's dies by suicide just weeks after horror car crash. Zoom out on the text there, right? Let's do a little read into this. Virginia Giuffre, known for her allegations against British royal Prince Andrew, and her description. Are you screen recording?
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. You know what? He's really...
Never ever give him any credit. Always press him.
I love that.
Okay?
I love that.
We show love, but we demand results.
Allegations against British royal Prince Andrew and her description of herself as Jeffrey Epstein's teenage sex slave has tragically died by suicide. The 41-year-old died in Nirragaby, Australia, which has been her home for several years, just weeks after nearly losing her life in a horror car crash. Ryan, let us know how she committed suicide. And also, do we need to flag?
How about the guy who is bought some ads and now he is just trying to do his job, and now maybe he had something to do with it?
Hey, hey, is this Ralph? Yeah.
Why is Ralph doing gutters where a woman committed suicide?
Do you have a home buddy?
No, we're supposed to say unlive themselves.
Yeah, I think so.
Can you write those down?
Yeah, write all
unlive themselves.
Write all the time codes down. But no, you call Ralph. You go, hey, do you own homebuddy.com?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. I just want to let you know that your gutter installation
you're being implicated
are in some pretty bummer articles. So she alleges she was recruited by Epstein's associate Ghislaine while working as a locker room attendant at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in Palm Beach, Florida.
It's really crazy because you have one of the worst people ever, Ghislaine Maxwell, Ghislaine. And she's been arrested for sex trafficking, yet none of her Johns have ever been taken to justice. I mean, people need to come to grips with something. It's almost like the Predator movies.
I was going to say that.
where they're like, for the longest times, humans have been the number one hunters. Yeah. But that's changed now. Now there's an even greater hunter. Well, I believe that we're not the apex hunters, that there's actually hunters above us that hunt us. And if you go back to They Live, when he puts on the glasses, they're not weird, bug-eyed, red-blue people.
Oh, yeah.
They're energy vampires.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're talking about like energy vampires and like grizzly bears?
No, I'm talking about like I'm talking about things that look like human beings that are really hunt us.
Yeah.
That are like most likely lizard people.
Yeah, and it's like if you're gonna hunt us, like at least look cool.
Yeah, at least, dude, just walk around as lizard people.
Yeah, like seriously, what kind of cowardice? You have all of this prowess and all of these powers, and you have to use camouflage.
Yeah, it's actually chicken shit.
Yeah,
you're right.
Come out, show us your dreads.
Come on,
and your
Queen
metal.
Elizabeth. We know you're dead. Not really.
Yeah, seriously, who thinks that she is dead? Ryan,
raise your hand, Ryan, if you
dead?
think she's dead.
That old bag? Yeah, she's dead.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my God.
Just this Nazi-looking youth over here believes everything of his Nazi propaganda.
Yeah, you really don't have to carry water for that bitch anymore, Ryan. Okay.
She's not dead.
Yeah.
She's probably a little baby right now.
Yeah. And do you know that she's probably just actually not
She
dead and a
just
little baby?
incarnated into a tiny baby with a nasty streak.
Okay, so the craziest thing about this whole Virginia Giuffre thing.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
How'd this not happen so much longer ago?
You know,
How the hell has she been walking around? I'm just blown away that it took them this long to get to
well,
her.
I think they tried to do stuff before. And if there's too much heat on them, it's harder to get to them because then it's pretty more obvious than this obvious.
I mean, she's put out documentaries and stuff. I would think that and you say oh, there's too much heat. These people do things that are so brazen and so out in the public, and it doesn't matter. No one can do anything about it. So I don't buy the heat check thing.
Okay, so so what do you think?
I don't know why they didn't get to her earlier. Clearly, this car accident is a Princess Di kind of situation that just didn't work.
100%.
And then
Did you ever see where Prince Di's friend said that she saw all the royals but one transform into lizards and eat souls?
Yeah, I know. I heard about that. Did you hear about that?
It's crazy.
Yeah,
yes.
it was in Newsweek the other day.
It's crazy what you know, Nazi youth, and what you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sip that a little louder, please.
It says she got 16 M's from Prince Andrew. She set in a settlement out of court. That's like a lot of money.
16 M's?
16 M's.
You can molest the shit out of me for 16 M's. I got molested by Larry Watson. I got nothing.
Yeah. Don't get molested by broke people if you can help it.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
If you're gonna get molested, you got to ask them, how much money do you have?
Yeah.
What economic class are you a part of?
Yeah, you have to go.
If they're like, I'm a teacher. Be like, nope.
Yeah,
no molestation.
you have to go. Listen, I don't want to obliterate the kink or anything, but can we just can we?
Can I see your tax returns?
Yeah. And shout out to Unk.
Shout out Unc.
What's Unk?
What? Shout out to Unk.
I cannot shout out Unk because I don't know what Unk
Shannon
is.
Sharp.
Oh, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, talk about somebody who needs to dole out some M's.
Yeah. Well, he tried to dole out M's, and she's like, "No, put it in my butt without the condoms. That's 50 mil." You're like, you don't have a 50 mil ass. Especially
Stop messing around with these snow bunnies.
Stop messing around with these snow bunnies.
Cut it out.
White guys have been dealing with that
forever.
Yeah.
All right, get to the third tab Instagram clip.
Nope. Yes. Ooh. Oh, look at this guy. Ooh. This guy has his own. Oh my God.
And sorry if you guys wanted us to do more time on that. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Keep digging.
Her out.
Keep digging.
What?
Go. Are you gonna play it or you're not gonna play it?
No. I was just saying. I don't know if the fans wanted us to do more time on the Virginia
Well, what more
Giuffre
can
thing.
you do about that? It's sad. It's a tragic story.
Okay, let's roll this.
Will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording, watching and recording everything that's going on.
Pause this really quickly. I just want to set this up for the audio listeners.
My favorite thing is the guy who looks like a gay magician who's into scat is like, you're gonna be on your best behavior. How about you being on your best behavior?
Yeah, mustache.
Hop Apex Predator Elite.
Yeah.
With your skin mask you have on right now.
Yeah.
You can't pull that back any farther.
Yeah.
That football skin is stretched.
No, that looks like his head. It looks like, I've been seeing these overinflated basketball pranks in the gym where people pump up the. Anyways, I want to set this up for the audio listeners. This is Larry Ellison, CEO of Oracle, one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse of the new AI infrastructure.
He's the horse that is
initiative.
defecation.
Yeah. And what is David Sachs, the fat one? You fucking pathetic weasel. Fuck that guy. All right, go ahead.
Will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on. And It's unimpeachable. The cars have cameras on them. All right, I think we have a squad car here someplace. But those kind of applications using AI, if we can use AI, and we're using AI to monitor the video, and if there's a problem,
Did you have
AI
to
will
frost the
report
tips at the top?
Okay, so pause it. So he's talking about
Surveillance.
he's talking about bolstering the surveillance component of policing and law and order with
Yes.
artificial intelligence.
Yes.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Sounds like what?
I mean, it sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
That we should have cameras everywhere?
Well, not everywhere, but just on like,
Well, we're just around my house.
well, definitely around your house.
Okay, Dylan. Dylan, Mister, I love more government as much as possible.
Well, I don't. I want government to be the most powerful, but not all powerful.
Okay, so you want super powerful but not meanie. Is that what you want?
It's comparatively speaking, I'd like the government to be the most powerful
The most powerful.
entity in the country. Yeah.
Yeah, over, and then they could just do whatever they want.
No.
Because that will never go wrong.
No,
that could not become a monster we can't stop.
No,
That's not going to be Godzilla hit with nuclear weapons.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But what do you think about Larry Ellison?
No, Dylan, do you think that this government is going to be ran by Care Bears? Who just every time you come into the office because you violated your social credit score, they're just going to hug you all the time?
Hopefully, once we've kind of jammed the revolving door shut and get some regulations.
Can I ask you, Dylan, on the day that this all-powerful government is established, what color is the sky? Is it pink? Are there rainbows everywhere? Do pigs fly in this magical world of idealism?
No, probably a more vibrant blue. So because that government's going to cut down on
chemtrails.
Chemtrails.
Oh,
and,
look who's in!
yeah,
Welcome.
Welcome
to the party. I'll take a little win.
Yeah, no. Listen, what do you think about Larry Ellison's AI initiative?
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm against anybody at all with this idea, especially when they look like that.
Yeah.
Now, if some homeless guy's on the streets like, we need more mass surveillance, I'm like, just keep tweaking.
Yeah.
But this guy, the unholy shit that dude has done.
Yeah.
With unholy shit.
Yeah. See, the problem with this and why I kind of want, getting back to that most powerful government thing, this guy is not really, he's not really accountable to any of us.
Why would you want mass surveillance, Dylan? Why do you want that? Why do you want every moment of everything you do? We're going to assume, Dylan, that you live a very lawful life. Why should the government be able to watch you 24/7?
I am kidding around.
Okay.
Cool your knuckle down a little bit.
Mine moose knuckle is fine.
Tiniest bit, cool it down.
Okay. This is how you want to play it. So no one can see it.
Oh, God.
It's near its daddy.
Don't rub your cheese on the bell. That's disgusting. There's an osmosis. It's going to pollute the bell. No, I'm serious. Get it off.
That's the happiest that Bell's ever been.
I think that, I don't know, I'd be open to having AI in, you know what?
How about no?
I don't think we need it.
Yeah.
I don't think we need it. I don't really think we need it.
How about you let us live our freaking life?
Yeah. And keep rolling it because he starts talking about drones. That's
let's get drones in there too. That'd be great.
Really
that won't traumatize children.
Yeah, keep playing it.
Murder hawks in the sky?
person, whether it's the sheriff or the chief or whomever, we need to take control of the situation.
That Coke just hit right there. Did you see that? Yeah. That was a drip if I've ever seen it.
Yeah. The drip is the best part, and he knows that.
If there's something going on in a shopping center, and I'll stop. A drone goes out there, get there way faster than a police car. There's no reason for, by the way, high-speed chases. You shouldn't have high-speed chases between cars.
Do these guys watch sci-fi movies?
Yeah, his favorite movie is Blade Runner and Minority Report.
Is he like, dude, I saw this romantic comedy. It's called Blade Runner?
Yeah.
Man, I've never laughed so hard.
Oh, God. I can see the comments already. Dude wants a totalitarian fucking dystopian regime.
Set yourself up for that.
No.
Do you need one?
You did, but I think we both need one. Listen,
snap.
Listen. Dude, this stuff, and people have been asking, where is the Magic Mind?
Yeah,
Where
I
is
mean,
the Magic
it
Mind?
just seems like peanut butter and jelly, this show.
Yeah.
With Magic Mind.
Yeah, honestly, we have a beautiful relationship with them. And we have a beautiful relationship with James, who's the founder of the company, who actually started the company because he was getting jacked up on caffeine.
Yeah, too much.
Caffeine can jack you up.
Yeah.
Like, look at Rob.
You ever had too much coffee and you just tweak as you sleep?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You know what's even worse is when you take Rhino 55,000 boner pills, crush them up, and put it in your Magic Mind. Oh, man, now you're rock hard tweaking.
It's not what Magic Mind was intended for, right? There is no need to pour anything you get from a gas station into this stuff. It is whole, complete, and fulfilled in one bottle, and so can you. James needed to get off the stuff, so he invented this elixir of the gods to cool things down and calmly focus on life.
When I
okay?
used to do a lot of drugs, my body would start humming, and I get that same feeling when I see Magic Mind. I'm like, oh, Daddy's excited.
Yeah, okay,
Let me
great.
have that nectar.
Yeah, and it's not like that. It's better and not addictive or habit
Well,
forming.
I did drugs for 10 years hard, so I really enjoyed it. So it's the same kind
Okay,
of adrenaline.
all right.
rush.
Go to Deep Waters. Don't go to Deep Waters. Go to magicmind.com/deepwaters.edu.
Now, did you guys see the thing where Nick Mullen went on Stavi's show? It was all Come Town was together.
yeah.
And he was talking about they were talking about, hey man, who's your boner pill people? And Stavi didn't know. He goes, yeah, Blue Chew's mad at us. Because he said that that Hamas was taking Blue Chew when they did October 7th.
Yeah.
And they're like, you can't say that. And he's like, I said it. I'll say it again. Where's my $200? It was so funny, dude.
Yeah. So go to magicmind.com
Man, you cockblocked that whole thing.
/deepwaters.edu. Use the promo code DEEPWATERS for 50% off. Also, Magic Mind has a new product that they're rolling out.
Really?
Ooh, Magic Mind Max.
Oh, come on. Can I crank it any harder?
Look at that. Look at
Oh,
that.
my God. Give it to me now.
It's got caffeine and a good amount of it.
Listen, I'm going to give it the biggest endorsement I can, and that is I would sell my holes for some Magic Mind.
Yeah,
Max.
I don't think there's a more ringing or sound endorsement you could possibly make. I would become a prostitute.
Whoa!
For Magic
And what's
Mind.
that? What's that little buddy right there?
They've got a caffeine-free, sugar-free version as well.
Okay, all right.
Guys,
all right.
Magic Mind is it's the shit.
Yeah, it's the shit.
magicmind.com/deepwaters.edu. Use promo code. Dude, the sleep one. Oh my
Come
gosh.
on,
The promo
dude.
code is right here.
Get in it.
Click in on it.
Help
click
us,
in
help
on
you,
it.
help us, help them.
Okay. It's the end of the campaign. It would be really helpful if you guys
Help us.
supported the show and got some Magic
Do
Mind.
something.
All right, let's get back to the show. Fourth tab. I'm really excited to get to this one. Have you ever heard of behavioral sync?
No, but I don't like it.
Okay.
My Jedi, because I'm the Resistance. My Jedi senses are tingling.
It's called the Force.
I'm tingling. What is it?
Okay. Now, I didn't send this one to you because I wanted to surprise you with it.
Oh, Conspiracy Christmas.
Okay. So go to the experiments. There was an experiment called, I think, Universe or University 25 or something. What was the experiment called? I can't remember. It was something.
Series of
This
quote-unquote
gift
rat
sucks.
utopias.
Universe 25 is the experiment. So this guy did an experiment wherein he created a utopia for mice.
I know this one.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Tell us what you know about it.
So he basically creates this utopia, right? This giant, like, mouse maze, right?
Yeah.
And he just let them keep breeding.
Yeah.
And then he just watched their behaviors, and weird stuff started happening.
Yeah. So he said many female rats were unable to carry, zoom down a little bit, right? pregnancy to full-term delivery of their litter.
These mice started putting glory holes in different places.
After successfully giving birth, they fell short of their maternal functions. The male behavior disturbances range from sexual deviation to cannibalism, and from frenetic overactivity to a pathological withdrawal, from which individuals would emerge to eat, drink, and move about only when other members of the community were asleep. The social organization of the animals showed equal disruption.
So, and there's something in there that it didn't say. They found that the females went and lived higher up, like almost in penthouses above the fray.
Yeah. The common source of these disturbances became most dramatically apparent in the populations of our first series of 3 experiments in which we observed the development of what we called behavioral sync. The animals would crowd together in greatest number in
gangs.
One of the 4 interconnecting pens in which the colony was maintained. As many as 60 to 80 rats in each experiment population would assemble in one pen during periods of feeding. Individual rats would rarely eat except in the company of other rats, and as a result, the extreme population densifies. What does it say?
As a result, extreme population densities developed in the pen, adopted for eating, leaving the others with sparse populations.
So, this is basically an experiment to show the dangers
Of living in the big city.
of overpopulation.
Living in the big city.
Overpopulation.
Dude, you need to get out of LA. You really do. Go to Montana and tell me about
I
overpopulation.
want to go to Montana.
You should.
I am going to leave this city in 5 years. 100%.
Yeah, 5 years it will probably be in flames. But
yeah.
This is all a psychological game being played. Move everybody to the big cities, get them into groupthink because they have to in order to move up in the corporations.
Give them cheap goods.
Cheap goods, drugs, alcohol. These big cities are like free range, open air reservations, and drown them in drugs, drown them in alcohol, drown them in deviant behavior, sex everywhere.
Sex everywhere, dude.
You know, some people have resources, some people don't. Now you start to see sexual deviance, violence, crime, weird shit.
That's weird about how the rats just became like incels. It says, having reached a level of high population density, the mice began exhibiting a variety of abnormal, often destructive behaviors, including refusal to engage in courtship and females abandoning their young.
Gen Z, dude.
By the 600th day, the population was on its way to extinction. Though physically able to reproduce, the mice had lost the social skills required to mate.
Where was this experiment?
What
Japan?
are we even talking
Where was this,
about?
Japan?
It's literally everywhere. It's everywhere.
Dude,
This
if
is
you
happening
study
all over the
Japan,
place.
like over half their population of males are virgins deep into their 20s.
Not cool. That's nerd shit.
Dude, they're just whacking it to octoporn.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm really happy to say I have not gotten there yet.
I'm not just like the anime stuff is weird to me.
Yeah, it's
especially
pretty weird
Japanese
to me.
anime.
Yeah. And also thanks to everybody for letting me know that One Piece is for retards and I shouldn't watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it's a show about pirates.
By the way, my friend Johnny says that Sinners is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's great. It's I think it's just in comparison to the landscape of movies, there's just no original good like tentpole movies. Everything is this fucking derivative bullshit, whether it's a live action Disney movie.
Because you have too many people, too many chefs in the kitchen.
But yeah, I've seen it twice now. And,
Really?
Oh yeah.
What movie have you seen the most in the movie theater?
In the movie theater, I saw Zone of Interest 3 times in the movie theater.
Wow. When I was a kid,
It's crazy.
when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I saw Ghostbusters, I think either 5 to 8 times.
I've seen Apocalypse Now like 50 times. But
not in the
No,
theater.
not in
though.
the theater.
That is a great movie.
That and Tommy Boy are the two movies I've
I
seen
know
the
we don't
most,
like
probably.
sports here, but I just somehow the algorithm on YouTube started sending me 70s boxing stories. Oh my God.
Oh, my
70s
gosh,
boxing was
dude.
amazing.
Amazing.
There's a lot of talk that maybe the peak of the United States was towards the end of the 90s, but I really think the 70s were just like cinema was raw, real, gritty.
The golden age,
The
dude.
golden age. Now, if you want to live taxi driver, you gotta go to Hollywood Boulevard and risk your life.
Yeah, no, Sinners is good. You could watch it, and there's like a White Devil thing going on.
Oh my God, there's a white devil in
But,
a movie? That's
yeah,
never happened.
It's a little bit more nuanced, but I would imagine people getting upset about it. Anyways, we talked about it last week. Let's move on to the next story. Sam has oh man. Did you watch this?
No.
Okay.
You need stories. I thought this looks interesting.
No. I sent this to you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so Ryan, can you read the tweet?
Meanwhile, in Sweden, asylum seekers come to the country. The family is given not just one free house, but another next door for the second wife, living along with their total of 9 kids, all of it being funded by the taxpayers and the family receiving benefits per the wife, too. Is this where Starmer gets his ideas from?
Okay. Let's roll this clip. This is a hilarious
This guy's crushing
clip.
it.
Crushing it.
This guy's crushing it.
Good opportunities because she have 4 kids, but she works really hard and she's very intelligent. But she's also very shy.
And
White women love
Okay, so
hugging ethnics.
so pause it for a second.
White women love to hug two kinds of people, ethnics and men in wheelchairs.
The
White women cannot stop hugging them.
the tokenism and fetishization of these people is fucking nauseating.
Unbelievable.
It's so crazy, but go ahead.
husband, he have two women.
2 women, 2 wives. He's married to 2 women.
Yes. 2 women. Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Wife and your other wife is
He live here.
also here.
Yes.
I wish you could do that.
Okay.
I'd love to have all the wives on one street.
For in Sweden to have 2 wives.
I don't give a shit. This dick is all powerful.
10 years.
2, 3, 4, no problem.
Bang one, get another one, bang another.
So what are you gonna do?
Live my life. Continue to sell falafel on the street.
Okay. He's going to marry a third one. So they go on, you can pause it. So they go on to say that the Swedish government will give money per family. So he's incentivized to continue this practice of just having a bunch of wives.
Just imagine how rich Anthony Edwards would be if he went to Sweden.
Oh my!
He'd just have a whole
gosh,
block.
dude. Superman,
This would be called Never Pull Out Cul-de-sac.
Superman, Batman, Lakers at 5.
Superman, Batman, Lakers in 5.
Okay, so listen.
Do you not like this?
What are you talking about? This is where like there's this weird convergence of white women and overly empathetic people who are like, yeah, we got to let you in. We got to let you in. And then people like Sam and these alpha sneako fucks who just think masculinity is like the all-encompassing greatest thing on planet Earth. And yeah, we should be able to fucking have 5 wives. And so all of this has built this altar to this line of thinking, which is just not, I just don't think it's good. And also, like, what kind of fucking insanity is that? You give people money for having a bunch of wives?
That's the problem I have. You want to have 2 wives, have 2 wives. If they don't care, why do they care? But you should be able to afford all of them.
Right.
I mean, dude, if you have if Anthony Edwards has an army of children and they're all taken care of, and let's say he is in their lives, which so far he definitely isn't in one of them. What's the problem?
And it's so crazy how bought in the women are. This woman's like, yeah, I mean, listen, we got a lot of kids and there's a lot of spillover, and he can't help, so he's gonna just get another wife.
Yeah.
You know, God forbid this guy fucking cooked a meal or took the trash out or did the dishes.
You gotta work. That's my whole thing. You can't be having kids everywhere and be a SoundCloud rapper.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You gotta work, dude. You gotta take care. That is what you bring.
Yeah.
Besides dropping the D.
Yeah.
You gotta provide.
Right.
I have no problems with someone provides.
Yeah.
Unless they don't want you to provide and they're like, I got it. You're like, oh, you're the best.
You can't just indiscriminately just spray ropes all over the place.
You can't shoot up all the clubs.
Yeah, and then just, it's just brutal. But anyway, so yeah, Sweden is giving all the money away to all the polygamists.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's a race.
It's a race to what?
To outbreed.
Okay. What's happening in the UK and Ireland and evidently here, like, can
you do that sassy?
Do you have any issue with what's going on?
Well, I do think replacement theory is a real thing.
Okay.
The UN has documents on it. There are documents which talk about replacement theory.
Why do they want to? My cuppeth is empty.
Okay.
I'm just asking, why do they want to do it?
Destabilization, cheap labor.
Okay.
So these are real things. And it's just about destroying, because you're taking two completely different cultures and smashing them together.
Mm-hmm.
And white women have no ability to understand what's going on because they came into the world and everything was taken care of.
Yeah, I don't know if like my algorithm's lying to me. I don't know how bad it is in the UK or in Ireland.
I mean, dude, have you seen France? People like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I'm not
France
sure.
is bad. England is bad. Germany is getting bad. I mean, they're all getting bad because they're like, we got to take these refugees because we're bombing the shit out of their countries.
Yeah. Well, the U.S. is.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Nobody else is doing it. Nobody is a part of it.
No, I mean, listen, we like to chalk everything up to the U.S.
I don't, because I think there's the British Empire is above all of it. And then above that is the 13 families.
Okay. There's this thing about time speeding up, which is interesting, but we got
dude, I mean, it's May. It's May. It's already May.
Yeah.
Now, I will chalk that up to a little bit of I'm 52. A day is a less apart increment of time compared to when you're super young, and I'm in the same routine of constantly working all the time.
What's this?
What?
That's what is happening.
Okay.
You go like this for 2 hours. There's no anchor point to any memory. It's just 2 hours gone. And so people are doing this all the fucking time.
I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. There are no bad ideas on this episode today. I mean, past episode, tons of bad ideas, but this episode.
Well, what about the AI with the police thing?
That's a bad idea.
Okay.
That's a bad. But we all agree after some coaxing, you agreed that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Your government daddy you might not want government daddy being.
Yeah, no,
your ass.
I've read Orwell. I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt it. My kids are already 5.
Get in the comments. Let us know. Do you think time is speeding up? Do you think what's happening there? Do you think it's happening? And we could talk about this for a little bit more, but we got to speed up and get to the other story.
Is this episode flying?
Yeah. Let us know. How are you doing so far?
Oh, this is crazy.
This episode.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, RFK it's so interesting because when he's right, he is so right. He is so on point. And there's a lot of guys like that. When they're on the right, when they have the right point on the right issue, it's absolutely amazing. And then, dude, are you taking out your Zyn?
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay?
No. But man, this one, now he's playing with fire, bro.
Okay, so go to the article real quick. To the right of that. RFK Jr. pushes conspiracy HHS forced kids into slavery. I think this stems from
truth? What's really happening?
Well, I don't know if it's truth or not, but there was a report.
Unbelievable. Like how many associates of Hillary Clinton have to be busted in court and tried for child sex trafficking in a year before you go, this might be an issue?
And was it pertaining to undocumented immigrants and staying with guardians and stuff that were unvetted?
Well, what
or
I'm saying
are they
is
just picking up kids that went to pizza?
Well, what I'm saying is that the notion that this could be true, you should go, okay, this somewhat lines up with what everyone's been saying forever. Do you understand? Like, we literally started a show with a woman who was unalived because she had made some along the lines of making allegations.
Sure. Yeah. I guess, the difference between you and I is that
I'm mostly right.
I want a little bit more before I fully go full bore and call something the truth.
Crowds.
Yeah.
Where you go there and every joke, you just have to reestablish credibility with them. Like there's no, oh man, 3 jokes in a row. This guy's good. I'm going to assume he's funny. Nope. Ha ha.
Oh, thanks for branding me with that bizarrely specific thing.
No problem.
And you know what? Let me kind of talk about what you're like. For a second.
Okay, here we go.
You're like a goldfish that rams his head against his terrarium. And sometimes you are right, but you really, really have amnesia when you're wrong.
Hey, get in the comment section. What would you say percentage I'm right versus percentage he's right?
Well, I mean, this is always a home game for you. So you could be losing 7-1.
Bring in your crowd. Bring in some of those bad TV people. Have them come in here and wage war. Get on bad TV. Go, guys, I can get my lady dick kicked into my other show. If you guys could come over here and stand behind me so my lady dick stands proud.
No, I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm convicted. I stand firm and solid in my truth.
Okay.
So anyways,
these are the modern day. What he's talking about is the.
But you've been super wrong about a lot of stuff, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, like we can count on a hand, maybe.
Hey, what is going on?
What's the story?
Do you ship things?
Are you a shipper?
Do you ship things? Are you a shipper?
Ship as much as you can. I got to tell you about our sponsor.
Yeah, we do. That had nothing to do with our sponsor. We were just
ShipStation!
wondering about ShipStation.
We love that.
Listen, the tariffs are coming.
They're coming.
So if we,
like the wolf.
If you want to be part of the great American revival and return manufacturing and goods back to this country, then you have to be doing it through ShipStation.
ShipStation is the best tool for your business.
Honestly, shipping t-shirts is so easy.
So easy.
You go to like all these drop. Hey, we can drop site this. It's like, well, your website. How do I even make sense of this? It's not with ShipStation. It makes all the sense in the world. They have all these reviews. Right.
So many.
Right. Manservant, tell us how many reviews they have. Go ahead and tell us. Go ahead. They have over 130,000.
That's a lot of reviews.
Well, over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation. Okay, high 90s% of them stick with ShipStation.
Wow,
that's the number one rule of a business: customer retention. And ShipStation does it brawny. Okay. It's the fastest, most affordable way to ship products to your customers with discounts up to 88% off at UPS, DHL, Express, and USPS rates, and up to 90% off at FedEx. You go into FedEx, you go, hey, I'd like to ship this to...
They're like, here's a 100% tariff on that.
Yeah, and you're like, wait, what's going on? And they were like, it's a tariff.
You look Chinese.
Okay, thanks. So you never need to upgrade. ShipStation grows with your business no matter how big it gets. My favorite part about ad reads is trying to get them done before Sam says something that we have to do a make good for. That's my favorite part of doing ad reads. Okay. So calm the chaos of order fulfillment with the shipping software that delivers. Switch to ShipStation today. Go to ShipStation.com and use code CSC to sign up for your free trial. That's ShipStation.com, code CSC.
And we thank them for sponsoring this wonderful show.
Thank you. Like
and I probably got detail wrong.
Okay.
So you take it as completely wrong.
Got it. I got it.
Whereas you have the complete wrong.
So
taken.
space is liquid. What's the?
You can't prove I'm wrong. You can't.
No. You can.
You can't.
No, you definitely can.
Because you and I are never going to Katy Perry it and go
No.
up there and hear the water.
Okay. Well, by that same logic, you haven't been at the detention and processing facilities. So how the fuck?
But have you been? Is that what you just pulled?
No, that's what you just pulled. That's what you just pulled.
That's a much different thing.
No, it's not.
It's a much different thing.
At the end of the day, sometimes you have to rely on expertise. Sometimes you have to rely on resources.
Dylan's one of those people that, like, space is different than any of this. Because space is only a selective group of people have been able to get close enough to tell us, and they're all compromised, okay? They're all Freemasons, all right? Every single one of the astronauts that went into space and went to the moon, even though Buzz Aldrin consistently tells you he didn't do it all the time.
Well, I'm not saying that the moon landing was real.
So space is different than the history of orphan trains, this is a modern day orphan train. Are you saying that orphan trains weren't real?
No, I'm saying they are real.
Could you text people more during the show?
Sorry. That is a dick move. You know what? That's worse than eating.
No, eating was pretty bad.
Eating was pretty bad. So anyways, yes, space is not liquid.
You don't know that. Because the Bible says it is. Separated the waters from above.
So anyway, so this comes from a report that within HHS,
what's his name? Malinakis or whatever that scumbag's name was?
Andy Milanakis.
No, that guy's a great guy. I'm talking about the guy who used to run
Melnick?
What was his name?
Aaron Rechnick Melnick?
Andrew. What was the guy that was in charge of Homeland Security or whatever his name was during the Biden thing? Pure scumbag.
Okay. Well, I'm not completely discrediting it.
You literally are.
No, I'm literally not. I'm just I wouldn't. Okay, so 300,000 kids have gone missing. In the kind of databases of immigration processing.
Yes.
Okay. Now it's very difficult to say, like, what percentage do you think were sex trafficked?
I don't know. Probably a lot.
Probably a lot.
Because where are they?
Like, what's a lot?
Like, what is a percentage of 100 where you would say that's a lot?
Well, I would say 1% of that is a lot.
Okay, so there we are.
Okay, so I'm not disputing that 1%.
I'm saying I would do the little symbol for more.
Okay.
And go 1%.
Well, why don't you just give it a number? How many, what percentage do you think it is?
50, 60?
That's what I was thinking.
70?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, and I think that may be where RFK is coming from, that this is a endemic kind of thing that's happening at HHS.
Agree with him.
And maybe it is. I don't know. There are a lot of opaque and messy processes when you're letting in millions and millions and millions of people into the country.
Okay.
They have ID cards that get lost. They have court cases or trials that they don't show up to. There's a lot of fishy stuff going on with it. I'm not saying there isn't. 1% is too many, but it's probably not 70%.
Okay. If that helps you sleep at night. If that helps you sleep at night, then you can believe that. If you don't want to look into it and you don't want, and you want to listen to people use the word. I love when they use the word conspiracy still as this kind of like demeaning term when everyone knows conspiracy theorists. My cuppeth runneth over.
Have you ever noticed that Sam gear shifts when he's podcasting? He just kind of.
I went to jiu-jitsu today. My legs are beat up.
Okay.
God, I love jiu-jitsu.
So
you should start. It's the best. If you start right now, you'd be murking people. Even this guy. You just get close enough. You try to kick your legs. You get in close. And then you just murk this guy.
Yeah. Hard to get close, though.
Nah. I mean, he'll eat a kick to go through that Aryan body. He'll take a kick
Yeah.
to deliver a choke out.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like you've gotten pretty aggressive and actually pretty spicy.
No, you literally started today with I could beat everybody up.
Nope. Didn't say
Literally
that.
said that.
Didn't say that at
There's
all.
a hierarchy on this show. I could beat up Callan.
No,
I could beat up you.
No, you said out of nowhere because we were talking about Joe Rogan. I said he's a shorter guy, and Sam fucking misses the teat, right? So he's like, he could beat the fuck out of you, and I said I could beat the fuck out of you. So there's a hierarchy
and then you said
to this.
you threatened
and then
Callan's
you
life.
Well, because Callan called me a good little boy, and I didn't like that, so I said I would beat you.
You're not being
fight.
a good little boy by threatening everybody's life.
Okay, you're not being a good little boy because you're fucking old and gross.
Yeah, it's going to happen to all of us.
Okay.
This beautiful Aryan body is going to decay.
Not if he has anything to say about it.
Yeah,
Not
well,
if
it
Magic
happens
Mind
to
has
the best
something to
of
say
us.
about it. Let's get to the next one. Actually, let's get to Sam's. No, don't want to
Hot
do that.
conservatives.
Let's get to Sam's Twitter one. It's at the end. Yeah. Okay. You sent me this.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That basically a declassified CIA document from 67 or 87?
87.
87 reveals that extraterrestrial beings live right here on Earth. They have bases in Alaska, Africa, and Saturn's largest moon, Titan. We've run into 3 types of entities within the solar system, allegedly.
Yeah. So click on this document. This is a good one to start out with. Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't really. That's interesting. I don't know where they would. I guess that's the first page.
Yeah, I mean, this fits in the
Okay.
this fits into everything. This fits into
Click that one.
Operation High Jump, Operation the missing 411. I mean, like, dude, it's like this is your problem, Dylan. Every argument you have is just in some kind of like airtight container.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it like there's no?
Can you elaborate?
Well, basically, you like to take all other data that has been around forever and exclude it from your argument and just go like, let's just talk about this one thing and not the plethora of data that basically corresponds
Well,
with
I'm
this.
not sure what triggered this, but can you give me an example of that?
Everything. Every argument you have is like, let's just talk about this and let's care about outside data.
I'm genuinely asking, like, what do you mean though when
what
you
part
say
of it
that?
don't you understand? So I can
Well, I need
address it.
like if it's everything, you should be able to pull an example of me going, let's just talk about this one thing and ignore
I mean, I
everything
can't
else.
get into this subject because it will take us off in a tangent. But there's many different
all right,
things.
we want to get into Israel. So the main problem I have with this document is that the font, it looks like Harriet the Spy wrote this. Calm down.
Okay, I will
calm down.
I'm gonna calm down.
My God.
You.
Who do you think's winning so far this
Come on,
episode?
you know who's winning. Listen, Mom can be around all the time. You'll still mess up. Dad stays around. You got a good chance.
All right, I'm going with Sam because
Thank you.
Dylan
Thank
didn't
you.
let me take a shit.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey.
You didn't even let your son take a shit. Nope, not shaking your hand
Why not?
because you wiped your ass with it.
What are you talking about?
You took a dump. That's what I'm talking about. And you let our manservant shit. Like, what are you, a royal?
Well, I'd never call him a manservant.
Well, that's how you're treating him.
All right.
You can't shit on the clock.
I'm a strict foreman. All right. I'm so pissed at you today, dude. I think that you.
Why? Because I'm crushing all your spirits?
No, I just think that
dude, if you shit on James Lee, I will lose my mind. He's one of the greatest content creators in our lifetime. Okay? James Lee and his hats. This guy's not afraid. James Lee, L.I.
I completely agree with you. I love James Lee. I think Ian.
He's a San Francisco guy
He's
too.
amazing. I think he makes really, really good content, and Ian Carroll could take a page out of his book.
They're friends.
Yeah, I bet. Now, while what's his name, James?
Yeah. Did you see your boy Douglas Murray was on Blair Weiss? Is that her name? What's her name?
Barry Weiss.
Barry Weiss on her podcast called Circle Jerk. Have you seen that?
Well, I doubt it's called Circle Jerk.
It's called Circle Jerk.
No, it's not.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Hitler. Yeah.
Yeah. I love how you're pretending that your dick is that big.
I was jerking off the other guy.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, son. Even my son gets these jokes.
Yeah. And what do you have to fucking say about Circle Jerk and Hitler?
Go on. With
So
James Lee's
he does a
analysis.
great job. He takes it to Israel, absolutely, but not everything he does is about Israel,
I agree.
right? So that's where we could improve. Okay, so
What just happened there?
he's done some pretty cool stuff on
The homeless situation in Los Angeles.
the homeless situation in Los Angeles is one of, Sam gets very into lizard people walking around
Yes.
and space being a gay
Yes.
liquid that wants to kill us
Yes.
all and
Yes.
terraform us into,
Yes.
I don't know, bitches or something.
Yeah.
But
rat bitches.
I'm really into more of the concrete governmental conspiratorial
Okay, so you're more
stuff.
into Bolsheviks. The Bolsheviks. Like
And
all
h-
these
and how
all these
so?
weaponized judges are like, "Oh, did you murder your entire family? Oh, you can get out of jail for $5,000."
I guess.
Go on.
Okay. So-
LA is ran by Bolsheviks.
well, I'm not going to disagree with you. There's
thank you. I'll take that ring. Bing, bang, pow. I do. I feel like I just won the Masters.
Yeah. Okay. Let me can I have it too?
No.
Well, we
you
agreed.
cannot.
We
You
both
have not earned it, false value.
No,
I'm gonna put it right where it's happiest.
No,
Right
don't
where
do
it's
that, man.
happiest.
Don't do that,
This
man.
is the happiest place it's ever been.
Oh god.
This is magic.
The only thing I can hope is that the steel is strong and ancient enough to hold up
Korean.
to that evil.
It's Korean.
Jesus Christ.
There you go. Can you comment on the great James Lee, please?
Okay, so LA, what's happening in Los Angeles and in California writ large is a massive conspiracy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There are billions and billions of dollars disappearing. There are homeless people running rampant all over the place.
Rampant, bro.
There are, at MacArthur Park, there are 7 overdoses a day.
Damn, dude.
7 overdoses a day. All of the needle exchanges are out in public.
Yeah.
They won't move them inside. It's this really bizarre thing that the people who run the city and the state are doing things that you would only think a cognitively destroyed chimpanzee would do.
Yes.
The problem is that when you're talking about the Bolsheviks, the Democratic Socialist Alliance has like 33% of the city council seats in LA.
Yes, for sure.
So they gridlock
All women,
everything.
by the way.
I think there's one guy.
No, it's all the city council of Los Angeles is 100% female.
Incorrect.
Okay, who is the male? Who is the male?
There are a couple of men.
No, there's dude. Literally,
Pull up the city council because I need a bell ring. This feels good. This feels
and
good.
I'll take the L if I'm wrong, but I've seen so many pictures of them.
Yeah.
Unless one just recently lost.
LA City,
City
council
Council.
seats.
Pictures. Let's find pictures. L.A. City Council. Dude, the guy's got shit. He can't even think right.
No, I was like, we were talking about
There it is.
demanding
Go there.
results.
Oh, you won. There's one guy there.
Well, that's only 8.
Oh, that Philippine. Is that L.A. City Council?
That's not LA City Council.
It was female at one point, all female.
Okay.
So I'll take the L on that. You can ring it.
Prob. And let's put it where it wants to be.
Oh my
right
God. What have you done to that poor bell?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
I feel lifted by victory. right
Okay,
now.
you are
I really
you're crushing
do.
your RA crush nuts.
Okay, so James Lee breaks down this organization called LASA.
Oh, God, it's so bad.
Okay, go ahead and roll this.
It stands for People Assisting the Homeless. This is their website. You can join the movement.
Oh, you know what? This isn't the right one. Go to the one directly to the left of it. This one is bonkers.
Bonkers.
And I'm telling you, you're so lucky you don't live here because these people are fucking awful.
People are like, I just moved there. I'm like, why? Here we go. Turn it up, dude. Let's hear the great James Lee.
Ryan's starting to falter, dude.
Ryan is having fart gas, and it's making him retarded.
Dude, he is filled with poo gas right now, and his brain is not working.
This is what happens when you hurt our manservant.
Okay, here we go.
Adams Kellum. She's the CEO of the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority, in charge of managing over $800 million annually in federal, state, county, and city funds towards homeless shelters. It's a big responsibility, so they pay her a monster salary, $430,000.
That's a lot of money.
What's she been up to? Felicia has just been exposed for funneling millions of dollars worth of contracts to her husband. Quote, documents show that Felicia Adams Kellum, chief executive of the LA Homeless Services Authority, signed a $2.1 million contract and 2 other contract amendments with Upward Bound House, the Santa Monica-based nonprofit where her husband, Edward Kellum, works in...
Is her husband's last name N-word?
Director of Operations and Compliance. Compliance. The irony is not lost on me. And for context, $2.1 million is about a quarter of Upward Bound House's total funding. So I would say Felicia's generosity is...
Okay, so pause it. So they find out that she's doing this. She goes, it was just a coincidence. They were picked out of a lot of candidates to receive this funding.
So lucky.
They go and they check the records, and it's happened 3 different times.
Oh, wow.
3 different times.
Your
this
Edward
woman
husband is like the luckiest guy ever.
So not only is this weird, and I genuinely still don't understand why they're doing it. A bunch of people think that they want to destroy the city on purpose.
Oh, Bolsheviks?
They want to destroy the city on purpose. And I maybe believe that, because what these people are doing are not only not fixing the problem, but exacerbating it by exponential degrees every single year. And they're taking the money used for solving the problem and lining their fucking pockets.
I agree.
with it. And I do not know why these people aren't in fucking jail. It's crazy.
Here's the problem, right? Is if you solve, can I have one? I'll give you one of mine.
No, you don't need to give me one of yours. This isn't fucking.
So here's the problem. If you solve the homeless problem, you don't have a job. That's a bigger problem for them than the homeless problem. If I actually get these people off the streets, I don't have a job.
It's crazy.
And it's just absolutely ridiculous. And it's my theory that liberals that run for office are corrupt. Because, especially female liberals, because it goes against pretty much what we know about women and liberals. I don't know a liberal person. I know one liberal person who is a female that has, in my 52 years of knowing tons of liberals, has wanted to run for office. One. And she's on Guys We Fucked. And I love her. Carrie, she's great. That's the only person. Most liberals don't want to run for office. They want to work on a local level. And you could say she's somewhat doing that here. Okay? The second thing is that women tend not to seek power. Women tend to move into empathetic
professions.
Like nursing, teaching, doctors, therapists. That's what they do because they have empathy. They're built for empathy. They're our mothers, okay? Our grandmothers. So when I see a woman in public office, I have to really go shady. I'm sorry. You can hate me. Everyone can hate me. It goes against everything I've ever learned. And maybe I'm an idiot. I'll accept that. But the only good part of this story is that once again proves that it's not just white people that are corrupt. Corruption comes in every color and gender and sexuality. The only color that matters is green, okay? Money or lizard people. So either one of those.
Yeah. So crazy.
That's a classic Tripoli joke.
Classic Tripoli joke. All right. Go to the one to the left of this real quick. We gotta wrap the show up, but I want to give them. This is this woman.
She resigned, and I guess it's because she's black. She thinks.
Dude, also Karen Bass is the deputy mayor of Los Angeles called in a bomb threat at City Hall. Did you hear about this? He called in a bomb threat, and then he got put on paid leave.
And how's that any different than how many are you popping, bro? No, you popped
lie, manservant. You're lying, manservant.
You never spit it out. I'm spit it out.
All right.
So that's just like the guy in Washington D.C. who pulled the fire alarm.
Yeah. Well, that was filibuster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Illegal.
Why does it have anything to do?
Oh God. Okay. Quick public service announcement. Rye, go around the tabs real quick while we wrap the show. I want to see if there's anything that's more local.
Oh, congratulations on your $2 million shitter.
Yeah.
That thing better wipe your ass.
This is from a while ago, but San Francisco spent $1.7 million on a toilet. Okay. Patreon.com/
We're going to get you those good stuff.
AKA Deep Waters.
Daddy's ready.
Are we doing one this weekend?
Yes, you just got to give me the time early. So I can't be like, we got to do it, and then I'm off and running. Man, I love this flavor.
It's the best.
It is the best.
It's the best.
Is it lemon?
Citrus, yeah.
I'm in.
Ugh.
I was going to quit, but now I'm back.
Smooth and steady. Guys, this weekend at patreon.com, we got a bunch of fans sent me some stories that they want us to cover.
We're doing fan-centric
We'll do
stories.
fan-centric stories.
Guys, tell your friends about this. It's the #1 comedy debate show.
Dude,
on the internet. Does anyone do this?
We're getting crushed.
When you have a dad and a faggot going at it?
Mark it. Tell your friends. Say there's a great show between a cuck and a hero.
A cuck and a hero.
With a manservant.
That should be the name of the show, Cuck and a Hero, and then you decide who's the cuck at the end of that.
Yeah. So anyways, get in the comments, comment, like the video. It really, really helps us out a lot. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about, whether it's the dog man, whether it's more dog man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get up.
Can we Patreon him finally being able to use the bathroom? And the whole time when you're pooping, just go, yes, master. Yes,
Great. So subscribe to the channel. Get us up to 20K. Let's shatter through that.
It is absolutely insane that a channel can't get above 20,000, yet consistently hits 13, 14,000 of its 19,000 subscribers.
You got, honestly, we have the best fan. The fans that are here really, really love the show. We appreciate all the engagement. Everybody in the YouTube space that sees the show is like, what's going on? That's so weird.
Yeah.
Because something's happening. So fight against the algo, comment for us. We touch dangerous subjects. We touch deep subjects. And
we touch deep, dangerous subjects.
Yeah, we are the Angel Michael. We are trying to give light to this world. And the lizard people don't want it.
They don't want it.
Support the
Too
sponsors.
much truth. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the wealth. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.